Hi guys and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 with Rangers. We're away at Hearts today. It's going to be a tricky game. Don't let the fact that they're sitting down in 11th fool you. It's a tough venue to go to. Tynecastle, it is Murrayfield in real life, but Tynecastle. Of course, this is the game that Graham Murty took charge of after Pedro Caixinha's dismissal. Celtic hosting Kilmarnock, who got a battering off us at Ibrox last episode. Kelly, of course, under Steve Clarke in real life, took a point in that one. So we can always dream here. Tavernier's going to come back into the mix today. Danny Wilson's going to lose his spot on the bench. Marco Milanese will stay on the bench. I'm looking to give him a bit more game time now. Dorrans is actually coming off. Ryan Jack will move back into the middle. Tavernier out on the right hand side. Anybody else looking to be restored to the team? Jordan Rossiter. Do you know what? Jordan Rossiter can come into the bench, onto the bench, pardon me, for Josh Windass, who's still carrying an injury at the moment. Are we still paying? Are we paying for this Aaron Nemani here? Yeah, we're paying 800 quid a week. Nah, it only lasts till January. Might as well let it go until January, then we'll ditch him. So, the squad for today: Fodringham, Tavernier, Alves, Cardoso, Knudsen, Jack, Baronas, Candeas, Peña, Dalcio and Morelos. Same strategy as always. Two defenders in there, Cardoso covering for Big Bruno, who will come out of the defensive line to try and cut out any balls or anything going forward. Knudsen playing deeper, trying to, basically because he doesn't like to get forward, frankly. Tavernier given licence to bomb up and down with Candeas, a lot of attacking coming down the right. Baronas and Peña in there to play the balls through to the front men. Baronas getting forward in support. Ryan Jack sitting deeper to break up play and ping balls around. Dalcio and Candeas getting down the wings to whip balls into the goal scorer Morelos, whose number one job is pretty much just to score goals, but he actually does drift about well into the flanks. He picks up quite a lot of stray balls up there. Now, a 3-3-2-2 here actually, or a 5-1-2-2 they're calling it here. Two strikers, Goncalves and Lafferty up front. It'll be interesting to see how we do up against this one. We don't generally tend to like to play against two strikers, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes. Did my team talk just kind of get skipped over there? I didn't notice it. Ekstrand playing it forward for Lafferty there as the game begins. So we're taking control of the possession early on here, but no real chances. Ekstrand will play it to Smith. Smith now will play a good ball in the middle actually to Cowie here. Far too much time on the ball for Cowie as Peña tracking back to try and stop him. It's played forward to Goncalves. Ryan Jack will nick her off him. Good play. Tavernier now, space forward to move into. Goncalves getting across. He'll play it forward to Candeas and now Baronas, who plays a nice grounded ball over to the other side to Dalcio. That's a brilliant ball actually. Dalcio takes a touch, looking to use his pace. Knudsen getting forward to try and help him. Smith has unfortunately nicked it though. Lafferty picks it back up, but Knudsen bombs back the way. Goncalves now is onside in behind the defence, moves in on Fodringham, who saves it brilliantly, and then Bruno Alves gets back for a tackle there. I like how the stadium's getting constructed. That's pretty damn cool. Whipped in and it's caught by Wes Fodringham. A penalty's given. Bruno Alves with a shove. That's the second game in a row Bruno Alves has given away a pen. It's Lafferty, isn't it? Kyle Lafferty scores 1-0. Kyle Lafferty put Hearts ahead, of course, against the old team. Achenti whipping it in. Lafferty in acres of space. 2-0. I have to tell him to show some passion here. We've been abysmal. What the hell's going on? It's absolutely shocking. 25 minutes gone and we've done absolutely nothing here. Lafferty with a free kick now. Pinging it out wide for Smith Brown to get onto it. Tavernier doesn't get tight enough. It's whipped in. Dalcio will clear that away. Morelos isn't going to get it though. Ahead of Prince Boabin. It's whipped back in. Headed away by Jack. Morelos should pick this one up now. Here he goes. Morelos. You've got Dalcio on the left hand side and he chooses to take the shot. I mean, what the hell was that? Abysmal effort. Candeas is injured. I'm going to try and wait to half time. Knudson's long throw. Morelos attacking just over the bar. That was alright, I suppose. Tavernier now with the throw. Ryan Jack will pick it up. Cut across to Carlos Pena. Bit of space. Drills it in. Morelos. Good finish. 2-1. Nice time to get the goal as well, just before half time. Now Hearts with the kick-off. If we could pinch this, get up and score again, that would be lovely. As Christoph Berra goes long, it will be cut out by Baronas. Nods it to Pena. Come on, 2-2 at the break. Dalcio now looking to run them. On the outside on the left. Knudsen with the overlap. Dalcio holds it. Beats his man now. It's 2-on-1 out there. Whipped in. Candeas at the back stick. And Jack Hamilton. I think it's Jack. Jack Hamilton. I think it's Jack. Jack Hamilton clutches the ball out there. I apologise if it's not Jack, but I think it is. Forward towards Lafferty now. Bruno Alves completely misses it. It's in for a Goncalves, who's well wide of the target. It is Jack Hamilton. It just popped up. Terrible by Alves again defending though. Foderingham will kick this long. Dalcio against Smith and Ekstrand. Ekstrand gets it forward. Lafferty will pick it up. Keep it in. Knudsen can pinch it though. Baronas, as we're still in pursuit of 2-2 at the break. Dalcio plays it to Baronas. He gets it forward to Pena. Pena now switches the play to Candeas. That's good. He's got Tavernier on the overlap. Yep, Candeas finds him. Tavernier, time to angle a ball into Morelos, who heads it in. 2-2 before the break. Beautiful stuff from Rangers. It's a double from Kyle Lafferty, cancelled out by a double from Alfredo Morelos, whose 20th of the season has drawn his level here at the break. And it's difficult to know what to actually say to them now, because overall I'm not happy. The fact that we went 2-0 behind and had to come back, but at the end of the day I'm happy that we did come back. I think I'm going to say we're not doing badly at all. If you keep up the work, then we can win this thing. I'm going to have to... Who do we bring on the right here? Candeas is going to have to come off injured. We could do... We're going to do Tavernier. Tavernier's going to go forward. We're going to bring Rositer on for Candeas, and we'll drop Ryan Jack into that right back position where he's done pretty well every time he's actually come in there. Bruno Alves with a 6.2, playing abysmally. We might actually need to drop Bruno. The only problem is a bit of a lack of defence at centre back for us. Dalcio losing it to Prince Wabin there, and I've just actually realised we haven't seen any updates on Parkhead. Perhaps we're the 12:30 game, and that's why. Knudsen with a long throw. It's easily recovered by Jack Hamilton. Elite scores. Yeah, we're the only game that's actually kicked off. That'll be why we're not hearing any updates. As Lafferty finds Goncalves, who's got a bit of space and drives it. What a save by Wes Foderingham. A beautiful, beautiful save by Wes Foderingham there. Achente to take this corner. Last corner that we've seen, they scored. Goncalves can't beat Bruno Alves, who heads it away. Good play from Bruno there, actually. Smith picks it up. He's got lots of space to find Achente. I'm just going to say Achente. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Achente, and Cardoso does well to cut that one out. Approaching the hour mark now though, 2-2, and Hearts don't seem at all deflated by the fact that we cancelled out that 2-0 advantage. Smith-Brown now, they've actually been the better team here in the second half. Isma Goncalves back to Smith-Brown, pings it in towards Lafferty, who gets the flick on, but it's easy for Foderingham. Could look forward to Dalcio now if he's actually quick about this. Takes too long on it. Puts the ball down. Kicks one long and direct. Morelos is nowhere near that. Headed away. Cowie can't beat Rosita though. Pena will play it to Morelos. He's got Tavernier on his right. He's got Dalcio on his left though. Can he beat his man for pace? He does. Can he get a ball in? It's not a great one. Ekstrand will knock that clear. Kyle Lafferty can pick it up. Goncalves against Bruno Alves for pace. And where's the keeper? Come on. Isma Goncalves scores. But that is shocking. The goalkeeper in real life would never just stand and watch that. That is abysmal programming right there. They really do the goalkeepers wrong in this game. But Baronas putting the ball in. We march on. We don't want to complain. Berra misses the header. Isma Goncalves picking it up now. He plays it long. Forward to Alves, who gets it to Rositer. Jordan Rositer, well marshalled by the defenders. He's got an overlap now from Ryan Jack. Can he pick a ball in? He floats it in. It's not a good one. Dalcio gets there and hits the post. Come on, man. Knudsen will play that forward, but Smith will just head it out of play. Just over an hour gone, 3-2 to Hearts. Knudsen with a throw to Pena. Pena helps her on to Dalcio, has to get a ball into the box. Plays it to Pena now. Pena goes back to Knudsen, who can cross from deep. Plays it into Dalcio though. Can he get a ball in? It's blocked. It's back to Knudsen, who has Rossiter in the middle. But a chance to hit one. Holds it up, plays it back out to the left back. Forward to Dalcio now, nods it down to Baronas and Pena. Space for Rossiter, maybe to hit one or play it to Morelos. He goes out wide to Ryan Jack actually. Tavernier's available. He finds it, lovely touch. Can angle one in. It's not a great ball and Hamilton tips it over the bar. Tavernier's corner now, whipped deep. Dalcio's there, but Lafferty easy to get up like the big donkey that he is. Isma Gonçalves holds it up as 5 Rangers players or so all track back without putting a tackle in on Gonçalves. Okay, so some decisions to be made here. I suppose Holt can come on for Pena. He scored a goal in the last game, so he can run around. And Baronas can come off for Graham Dorrans. Okay, as we go into the last 10 minutes or so here, we're going to have to throw it into overload. Yeah, we can change up the directness, push up the park, higher tempo, closing down much more, and we're just going to have to go as aggressively as we possibly can. I'll shout at them to push forward if I haven't already done so recently. Okay, push forward, and we're going to have to hope that we can dig something out here. I feel sorry in a way for Morelos. He's been great today, and the rest of the squad, particularly Bruno Alves, have let him down. Hearts have comfortably coped with our onslaught. This is a brilliant shot of this roof here. Headed away, and the whistle goes. And the whistle goes. It's a 3-2 Hearts victory. Yeah, they're going to have to be put on blast here because, you know, coming back from the 2-0 down, you do not expect to then go and lose at 3-2. A shocking performance, and that makes a couple now from Bruno Alves at the back. A little disappointed in him here. Celtic with a 2-0 victory. Griffiths and Odsonne Edouard with the goals as they sink Kilmarnock and move back to within 7 points of us with that game in hand. We have to look over the shoulder now. Celtic can easily go on a run of about 10 or 15 wins in a row. We have to be super careful. And while at the start of the season we wouldn't really have expected to challenge Celtic that closely, we certainly wouldn't have expected to beat them for the league title. Being in a position where we were 10 points clear, I mean, okay, Celtic had a game in hand at that stage, but we were 10 points clear and we let them come back. Nah, it's no good enough. We have to win the title now. After that magnificent 8-0 start, we're now 9-2. That's 2 losses in the last 3 games. That's not good enough stuff. Both coming away, both coming up against formations that played 2 strikers. So we definitely have to think about that. Maybe getting another formation when we come up against a team that likes to play 2 strikers. Maybe trying a 3 at the back, even though I don't necessarily trust a lot of our players. Maybe playing a sweeper in behind even would be worth it to try and cover those long balls that go through in between Alves and Morelos. Baronas training well, Alves, Fodringham and Kranjkar training poorly. Let's take a look at Baronas. He looks damn good for a young 18-year-old player. Place of birth unknown. That's a bit crap, is it now? I could probably Google it and find out where he was born. Okay, Jason Holt is injured now. Lots of injuries we're seeing here. Partick Thistle in 3 days now. Chris Doolan is out for 3 months. That's good news. He won't be available, obviously, to play against us now at Ibrox. And we need a big victory here to bounce back. Josh Windass is now injured. The Saturday game against Partick Thistle. Hopefully we can get... If we don't get this victory, then... really have to start worrying. We should though, we should, especially if they stick with our 4-2-3-1. I expect to rip it to pieces. Maybe even give young Milanese a chance instead of Bruno Alves at the back, because he has been disappointing recently, Bruno. So let's see how Celtic do up at Perth. We did not do well up there. We lost 2-0. Probably our most comprehensive defeat. Celtic held 1-1 by the team from Perth St Johnstone. We're in decent form at the moment, apparently. Jason Holt will obviously lose a spot on the bench due to being injured. Nico Kranjkar can come back in from the cold. Marco Milanese will come on for Bruno Alves. We expect Partick to line up with a 4-2-3-1, so we'll be lining up with a 4-2-3-1 as well and just try and overpower them. Yep, so basically same formation as usual, same idea as usual. They are playing the 4-2-3-1 here. Miles Story will be the striker. He's not a bad player actually, we'll need to keep an eye on him, but 4-2-3-1 we usually, as I say, rip it to shreds. So hopefully we do the same here. Tell them to get creative this time rather than just simply encouraging them. Baronas out wide to Knudsen. He plays it to Cardoso. Cardoso forward for Baronas. McGinn, the right back, is actually carrying an injury here for Partick. 10 minutes in, not creating much. Peña to Dalcio now. Forward for Morelos. Cut out, played long. Story will pick that up. Running at Marco Milanese. We've got Cardoso there as cover. Milanese trying to step in. Doesn't win it, but it goes back to Lawless. Lawless now out wide. Tavernier trying to step in. Goes back to Callum Booth. Callum Booth now watched by Candeas. Can't quite nick it. Goes to Barton. Barton to Osman. Abdul Osman forward for Lawless. On to Story. And there's a chance here to play an Erskine. Erskine's in and he's rushed his chance. Partick Thistle showing some great football actually there. The centre backs were beaten again. But Chris Erskine's absolutely rushed his chance. 25 minutes gone, nothing in the game so far really. That one chance for Partick, nothing at all for Rangers. Wow, that was a horrendous half of football there. One chance, falling to Partick Thistle. Really poor stuff from us now. I hate to say the wheels have come off, but it certainly looks like the wheels have come off a bit here. Well, I'm going to throw in Nico Kranjkar. He plays the young Gonch role there, prefers that. Side's primary creator, joins midfield and attack, operates behind the strikers. A playmaker who sticks to his position, becomes a pivot to his team as they move around him. More stationary role, doesn't move about. Alright, let's try that then. That sounds a lot like Nico Kranjkar. He's going to dribble less, play more risky passes. Can he shoot? Kind of. Let's just leave him with the default instructions for that role. Candeas and Dalcio have both been really poor today actually. But Kranjkar is basically going to be the change for Peña. Let's see if... Tell him to push forward here. We'll see if Kranjkar can actually provide more creativity than Peña has. If he can step up today and have a good performance out there, then he can certainly come back in from the cold more permanently. Baronas to Kranjkar, who loses it. Baronas picks it up, plays a terrible pass. McGinn easy to Spittle. Spittle playing it forward to Erskine now. And Barton. Miles Story looking to break between the defence. Milanese should be able to get there. He can't. He does. Actually does. Brilliant tackle from Milanese. If that was Bruno Alves, he would have been thrown away there. Knudsen playing it long for Dalcio, knocks it down to Baronas. Baronas over the top for Morelos. Is he in behind now? Decent first touch. Defenders get back. He digs out a shot just over the bar. And you have to say, young Milanese there, brilliant defending. What a tackle. Edwards is on. Ryan Edwards for Chris Erskine, who had that massive chance in the first half. Tavernier to Baronas now. Baronas, lovely reverse pass to Morelos. He's looking for Dalcio to make a move. Looking for MD to make a move. He's lost the ball to a good challenge. It does break to Dalcio. Can he beat his man for pace now? Tries to angle a ball in. Candeas is there. It's Daniel Candeas at the back post. Rangers take the lead. These are the kind of games you need to dig out a result in when the opposition are playing pretty well. And you're having a bit of a creative stinker, to be honest. We've created nothing really here. Blair Spittle now with the free kick. He will shoot and it will go over the bar just onto the top of the net. No real danger there. All 3 subs already made by Partick. It's Callum Booth tees up one. It's gonna something. Skimmed the top of the bar apparently. That camera angle better be fixed when the beta's finished. Jordan Rosita will come on for Ryan Jack, and Kenny Miller can come on for Alfredo Morelos. As we just try and see out the last 15 minutes or so here. We'll tell the boys to tighten up at the back. We're not actually going to change how we're playing here. We've played pretty well. I don't want to change up now, go more defensive and invite Partick on. Pardon me, as we go into the 4 minutes of added on time, which should pass without incident. Danny Devine playing it forward, and that is a full-time whistle. A 1-0 victory for Rangers. Well done, but we'll just say it casually, not passionately. We're not that encouraged by it. Brilliant defensive play though. Cardoso and Milanese up front playing well together. As Ross McCrory gets on pretty well at Ayr United. He's actually doing really well up at Ayr United. Hopefully we can bring him back to play a part. But at the moment, we got ourselves a victory there. I'm not going to be too over the moon because we were shocking up at Hearts. But if we look at the league table now, we are 9 points clear of Celtic, who have 1 in hand. So even if they win that, we are still 6 points clear. They've actually drawn 3 games. We haven't drawn any games so far. And we get that victory, of course, against Partick Thistle. So, bit of a mixed episode. Honestly, away at Hearts we were shocking. I think that's definitely the indicator that we need to have something else in the back pocket when you play against 2 strikers, because our main formation against 2 strikers, we're getting ripped a bit. They're going up to the big men up front who are, you know, one of them brings it down on the chest, plays it in behind for the other one, who usually busts beyond Bruno Alves. Maybe we could have a bit of success with it with Milanese back there, who seems to be a bit pacier. Let's actually have a little look and see if that is actually true. Yeah, 12 and 12 for acceleration and pace. That's pretty good from the young Italian. So maybe that's an option for us going forward. Played well today, but ultimately they did have one of those bursting runs through from Chris Erskine. He just missed it. If he'd have scored that, then we would have been... That's the word I'm looking for. Mine's gone blank. We would have been slagging him off. Let's just put it that way. Let's go classic Scottish insult. We would have slagged him off. So... overall, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. We've learned something, if nothing else, from that defeat at Hearts. But we got the victory against Partick, and Celtic dropping those 2 points up in Perth mitigated the Hearts loss a little bit for us. Not the best result against Partick, but we've shown that not the best performance, but we've shown we can dig out some results, which is usually the making of champions. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you have, then if you could drop down below and leave a like, that would be great. If you want to follow the series, or indeed the AC Milan series we've got going on the channel, you can subscribe, and I would be eternally grateful to you for that. But mostly just thank you for watching the videos, and I'll see you next time when we're going to take on Hamilton and Dundee.